Again, I'm Anthony Zampogna, and I'm a special agent with the FBI. I work out of the Newark office, and I manage a squad which investigates civil rights matters, specifically up in the northern counties, but we have agents who work throughout New Jersey working on these matters. And if I could tell you a little bit about our civil rights program, our program focuses on 4 primary areas. The largest area is what we call color of law crimes. And those are crimes committed by individuals in government authority against citizens. Specifically, we look at those areas where, in many cases, police officers may violate their authority against individuals, as minor as conducting an illegal search of your home, maybe without consent or a warrant, or as egregious as a police officer who shoots somebody improperly. And in the past couple of years, we've developed a robust relationship with our county authorities and the prosecutor's office to evaluate many of those cases, to evaluate whether a civil rights crime has been committed. The second focus we have in our civil rights program is human trafficking. Trafficking of individuals either for sex or for labor. And we investigate many matters throughout New Jersey where, regretfully, individuals who are being brought to this country against their will for either of those purposes. And we have agents who are passionate about pursuing those investigations. Probably our smallest area is the freedom of access to medical clinics. And these are cases we don't see much of, but regretfully in the past 2 weeks, we actually have a matter up in Essex County where an individual drove their car into a Planned Parenthood clinic. So that is a matter where the county has brought significant charges against that individual and has evaluated it in regards to the state bias crimes here in New Jersey. And that's one matter that I wanted to emphasize is we have a benefit here in New Jersey in that from the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office, we can apply the federal laws, federal statutes in regards to civil rights, but we also have those laws which apply in New Jersey, which we work with our counterparts in the state and the county to evaluate whether there is a case to be brought either by the state or by the federal government. The most important program within our civil rights investigations are the hate crimes. Those crimes against individuals because of their race, their religion, their ethnicity, their national origin, their gender, gender identity, sexual preference, or disability. So a crime against a person which is motivated by a bias against one of those aspects of an individual, that is where we can evaluate whether a hate crime has happened. And I can tell you specifically on my squad, we're currently looking at 2 matters of threats made to people because of their religious belief, one by mail, which is an international case, one by phone, which is a case locally here in New Jersey. And the important aspect of what we look at in these investigations is whether, number one, whether a crime of violence has happened or whether there is a threat of violence against individuals. And it's a very nuanced aspect of evaluating these investigations because here in the U.S. we are lucky to have the right to freedom of speech, but when that speech crosses over to a level of threat against people, that's where a crime may have occurred, and that's where we evaluate those cases. We've just recently, in the past week, we've been working with the county on evaluating whether one of the cases they're looking at is something that we can charge as a federal crime. But one of the byproducts of our engagement, our communications with our state counterparts, is that we can evaluate those cases in regards to the cases we're seeing across the country. And we're actually seeing links in that case to another case in another part of the country. So the important thing is the communication we have with the counties, with the state, but most importantly, the communication with you. It's not easy to evaluate whether you're dealing with a matter of just hateful language towards you or whether it is a crime. And you're not alone in figuring that out. So I do encourage you to call your local police department and then call the FBI. It'll come through our switchboard and be sent out to the squad, which may cover your county. And it'll start that dialogue so that we can evaluate and hopefully reduce the number of hate crimes in the state of New Jersey. Thank you.